What's up, YouTube, man? It's your boy, Mokonzi Motors, man. We're going to get into how it is working at the dealership, man. What to expect, what you, like, you know what I'm saying? We're going to get into it. So, you know what I mean? First, how I started off at the dealership, man. I wanted to work in the dealership for like 2 years, man. So, I think first time I applied was in like 2024, summer, like July. I applied, right? And so I applied to, I had a dealership down the road, like 5 miles down, CDJR. I applied. They told me to come in, came in there and give me a job. So I gave up right then and there. But the thing is, they hit me up first. But you know what I'm saying? Shit happens. 2025, around like fall, I'm working at a restaurant. I'm getting tired of it. I'm like, man, I'm trying to go work at a dealership, man, drive cars around and whatever. So I applied to like 5 in my city, right? They turned me down. So I'm like, I gotta start looking out, start going out my city, start looking for a job. I applied to like 20 dealerships, man. I only got an offer back from like 3. Yeah, 3. I got one from a Lincoln dealership. And then the other 2, I didn't get them till later, but I started at the Lincoln dealership. I started in the service department. Man, that shit was ass, bro. That shit was ass. The cars, they good, man. But you working in the service department, you come home, you smell like you smelling like oil, and man, I mean, you standing on your feet all day. So I'm working there for like 2 weeks. I'm like, man, I gotta go do something else. So out of my 3 offers I got, well, one of them came back at me 2 weeks working there. It was Ford. So I went to Ford be a sales porter, right? So to the service department. I got to Ford. I went there, man. And the whole time I didn't tell my Lincoln job I was about to go do this. I was just going to learn, like, experiment. So I go there, bro. I go in. They like, what you here for? I said, I'm here to work. It's my first day. I get there. They took me to this other porter, man. They took me to the back. They took me to the back where they be at. They had this whole car wash. They was like, you gotta be washing cars the whole day. I said, man, hell no, man. You not finna. I ain't finna wash cars the whole day. So I said, hold on, bro. I gotta go take a call real quick. I said, I gotta take a call, bro. Man, I walked out. I ain't come back, bro. And I was like 5 minutes. My manager at Lincoln, he like, man, where you at? I told him, man, I was just trying to see this other opportunity, see what it's about. So I go back to my other job. I told him, all right, man, I apologize. It ain't gonna happen again. Yeah, all that, you know what I'm saying? A week later, man, I'm like, man, this Lincoln shit, I can't work in the service department, man. It's just, it's all right. You know what I'm saying? It's not bad, but I know I could do better, bro. So and mind you, man, I'm in college right now. I go to college, man. So I'm like, all this is just to pay for school. So I get out of college one day. We had exams. It's like, I think this December. I go to by this point I applied to like 17 dealerships. And this day I'm near my college. I applied to like 3 more. I applied to Volkswagen, CDJR. What else? Man, you know what I'm saying? I went 40 minutes, man. But the thing is, I walked to this CDJR dealership, and this the thing, when you trying to apply, how you stand out. Man, I'm doing all, like, I went in there, I had a tie. I put on a white shirt, I had a tie, then I had a jacket. So when you come in, you look presentable, you know what I'm saying? I clean, I look clean, man, you know what I'm saying? Had my resume in my hand. I walked in there, man. I'm like, hey, how you doing? I'm looking for a job. I'm trying to do like, so I'm just looking for a job and whatnot. So I told him I'm trying to. You can like basically at least I'm a porter, but I told him I'm basically looking for somewhere. I'm on the road a lot. You know what I mean? I'm just chilling. You know what I mean? Mostly all I'm trying to do is I'm trying to drive cars, man. So dude, he's like, all right, give me your resume and all that. I'm gonna talk with my manager. We're gonna get all this handled right. I'm like, man, this dude ain't gonna call me back. But like all the other dealerships, they tell me the same shit. They be like, man, we're gonna call you back, whatever. But 2 days later, I get a text from him. He like, my GM, he trying to see you, man. Can you come in or something like that? He said, come in. So I came in, and then I seen the GM. But this thing at the time, I didn't know he really, that's the general sales manager. We're gonna call him MP. MP, and to this day, man, MP is a solid dude, man. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? He a cool dude. To this day, man, I can contact him. If I need something, he cool. But we're gonna get into that. We're gonna call him MP. I spoke with D, that's the sales manager who be there all the time. MP, he not really there a lot. He the GSM. I thought he was. We're gonna get into all this later, man. We're gonna get into all this later. But MP, that's the GSM. By the time I thought he was the general manager. So I'm talking with him. We in the GM office, the general manager office. He telling me, you know what I mean? We got an inventory manager. His name, we're gonna call him Jay. We got an inventory manager, you know, he just be doing inventory stuff, you know, handling dealer trades and all that type of stuff, you know what I mean? And you work dealer trades, you know, inventory stuff like all the cars, you know what I'm saying? Or inventory stuff, you're the inventory manager, right? So what dealer trades is basically like, okay, so you got a Dodge dealership in like city A, and then a customer come to city A, CDJR trying to buy a car, like they got a Durango, but they're like they don't like the color, so they be like, what y'all? I'm trying to get purple. So city A be like, all right, we're gonna contact CDJR and city B, and be like, okay, we trying to trade one of our cars to get one of your cars for our customer. And you basically a dealer trade. They send somebody from city A to go get that whatever color Durango from city B, and then bring it back for the customer. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to do stuff like that, or like be on the road. You know what I mean? So they do this stuff for like porters or whatever, but they told me I was gonna be like the assistant to the inventory manager, Jay. So they bring Jay in the interview room. They was like, what's up? They was like, hey, how you doing, man? First thing he seen me, I had the tie on, man. He said, first of all, he sat down, he like, you don't gotta wear that tie, man. You don't gotta do all this. You don't gotta do all this. You don't gotta wear all that shit, man. You wear a polo shirt, you wear a t-shirt, you don't gotta do all that shit, man. We cool here, we calm, we don't do all that corporate bullshit. So I'm like, all right, man, I'm just doing it. I'm just trying to, you know what I'm saying? But he cool. Jay too, he cool too. So he telling me basically I'm just gonna be assisting him and helping him out and whatnot. And you know what I mean, all that stuff, just being an assistant, you know what I mean, doing dealer trades, doing errands, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Running around doing whatever. So, you know, we got his number. I got his number. He told me I'm gonna start next. I said I'm trying to start ASAP, man. He told me, all right, we probably start you on Tuesday. So fast forward, I go in. He took me. We left the GM office. We went to his office. You know, talking about the scheduling and all that stuff. We got that handled out, and then came Tuesday. Tuesday came. I started my first day. I was supposed to, so my schedule at Lincoln is Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays, and some Saturdays. But I came in on Tuesday. So Tuesday I started at CDJ on Tuesday, thinking if I don't like the job, I'm gonna just go back to Lincoln and act like I ain't even try to find a new job. So I came in on Tuesday, man. When I tell y'all, within the first hour, I knew, fuck, I ain't going back to Lincoln, man. I knew this right here, this where I'm supposed to be at. So I came to I came in, man. First of all, Jay, the inventory manager, he just showed me around, you know what I'm saying, introducing me, and everybody cool. I came in, I seen the showroom. They got a Dodge Charger. I came in, you know what I'm saying, I'm like, man, I already knew by this point, I ain't going back to Lincoln. I had pre-wrote a message to my Lincoln manager. I'm like, hey, man, I apologize, man. I think I made up some bullshit. I'm like, man, I'm moving like an hour away. I'm moving an hour away or something like that. I ain't gonna be here no more. But I was making some bullshit up. So I'm working in. So this thing, right? So my Jay, he got so it's like this the office. I got an office within like 2 days, man. So this how the off like the inventory area office area look like. So you got a room, you walk in the room, and in that room it's like a big open area, but with two offices. Like this the door right here to come in, and then the office is like this office right here, then the office right here, then you got a big open area right here. This J office right here, and then this he said we're gonna get you the office like this thing too. I forgot to mention this dealership. The old management apparently they fucked up everything, and the owner came in and he fired all of them. Like he came to the front desk, he fired them, he replaced them. So this management they knew and whatnot. So they just came in, and I came in kind of like I guess to help them or something. So they're like, we're gonna get you in this office. We're gonna get you in this office right next to mine. Like that's the office right next to his. It was a mess. They had a monitor in there. They had all this paperwork all over the floor and all that. He said, "But you clean it up, man. You do whatever you want to. That's gonna be your office. You're gonna be right next to me, helping me out and whatnot." So basically, he just showed me around and whatnot. Then we get a delivery. We get a delivery of two brand new 2026 Dodge Chargers, right? So we go outside to go see what's up and whatnot. So we go outside, we see the Dodge Chargers, man. When I tell you about, listen, you know how the old Dodge Chargers, the 2024s, you know what I'm saying, like the Scats and the Hellcats and whatnot. That's a gen I mess with. But when you see it in person, when you see the 2026 in person, it's a different story. Like, although the one thing I'm gonna say is they gotta have a Hemi option. I used to not be a fan of the Hurricane. But when I'm working around them, I'm driving them, it ain't that bad. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's not that bad. But we went outside, we seen the delivery truck. He had two black Dodge Chargers, 2026s. We had two 2026 black Dodge Chargers outside off the truck. He told my Jay, he told me to sign one, he gonna sign the other one. We took that John. He took the first one off the truck. I got inside that one. He started revving. He like, yeah. He's like, yeah, this is gonna be my demo, man. This is gonna be my demo. And for those of y'all that don't know what a demo is, it's a demo car. It's a demonstrational vehicle. It's like, so they give it to like top performance. Sometimes some stores they do it differently. Some stores give it to like top performance salesmen. They give it to managers, finance managers, sales managers, general managers. So like they get a car from the dealer lot. It's a demonstrational vehicle. They put on the dealer tag, the window sticker, like the price on the window with like the dealership name. So it's like a promotion, like they promoting the car that is for sale or whatever. So I guess like top people get it. So he's like, yeah, this is gonna be my demo, man. And he said, go get that other Charger off the truck. So when he take it off, the transport dude, he took it off the truck. Man, I signed that John. When we got in two black Dodge Chargers, bro. We sped down. Down the freaking road, man. I was like, man, my first day, we sped down the road just in two black Dodge Chargers, and we spin back around, and we just put it back in. We put it in a little storage area, the inventory area, where the service department come in. They do a PDI or whatever, pre-delivery inspection, and then it's ready to be for sale. So yeah, I'm like, man, by this point, I'm like, man, fuck Lincoln, man. I'm living life here, man. You know what I'm saying? Everything, you know what I'm saying? Everything going cool and whatnot. And then I get sent out on my first errand when my license and all that background check stuff came through. I get sent out on my first errand. Jay, the inventory manager, he like, man, you gotta go grab something, go do something real quick, go send out, go errand. And he said, I was like, all right, I'm gonna take my car real quick. I gotta go get some gas. He said, what you mean take your own car, bro? You work at a dealership, bro. He said, what you mean take your own car, bro? You work at a dealership. We got a whole used car lot full of cars and a whole new car lot full of cars. He said, man, go outside, go find something that got gas in it, and take it and go grab a dealer plate and be gone. I said, I'm saying, he said, go grab any car you want off the lot. We had a Durango RT 2025, but they dealer traded it out before I could even take it. I seen on a used car lot, we had a BMW 430i. When I was on my third day there, so I made a YouTube channel. I made this channel, BMW 430i City Drive. I went to go see it. I took the stock number on it. I went inside. I got the keys, man, out the key track system. Got my plate, man. Put that plate in there, man. Took the BMW. I went to go do that errand, man. I'm telling you, man, that's my first time I ever drove with BMW. And I'm telling you, when you work in the dealership, man, and you got like, you the errand boy, whatever, you get sent out to go take cars or whatever, man, it's cool because you're getting paid to drive cars around, man. Sometimes if you're a lot cool, like, and this is another thing. At the time I took out that car, like I said, MP, the GSM, man, he a cool dude, bro. He a cool dude. He be like, man, go take. He let, if I wanted to, we had a 2026 Ram 1500 tungsten. That's like the fully loaded $100,000 truck. If I wanted to, I could have took that truck out, and he'd be like, man, go ahead, do it up. Man, he did not, bro. GSM, man, that's the dude. He did not care, bro. He just cared as long as you get the job done. And Jay, they don't care as long as you get the job done. Do whatever, take whatever car you want. You just got to get the job, get the errand done. But at the first car I took out was the 430i. I'm driving, I'm cruising. I'm like, man, I'm about to start a YouTube. Let me start a YouTube channel up, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me start a YouTube channel up. So I'm like, I take out my phone camera. I just start recording. I start recording me driving, and you know what I'm saying? I'm just riding and recording, and just, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna start up a YouTube channel because I'm taking the cars out. Why not? So I get back, you know what I'm saying? I get the errand done, and I'm in my office. I'm just chilling, and I'm like, I'm about to post it. I'm about to edit it, post it online and whatnot. So thing is, man, about this YouTube shit, it's really, I'm not even trying to, I ain't trying to be the biggest YouTuber. People, y'all like Hemis, man. Y'all like that's what I thought when I was in the office making the channel. I'm like, people who, if y'all mess with Mopar, like Hemis, y'all like German V8s, German inline 6, German anything, you know what I'm saying, anything. We got my channel, you come over, we talk about cars, we talk about Mopar, what Mopar doing or what Chevy doing. So boom, you know what I'm saying, everything going smooth and everything going cool and all. And then I'm trying to get all the new cars. I'm thinking this is how I'm doing when I do my YouTube channel. I'm like, I'm gonna get all the new cars, like the Wagoneers, the Chargers, the Durangos, all that, record videos on all that, and we go start going to the used car lot, and then whatever we get on the used car lot, I'm gonna just do an errand in there, make a video on it. But everything going cool and whatnot. And that's the thing, bro, that dealership, the management, they was so cool, bro. Like, I feel like sometimes you might think they was a little bit too cool, bro. Like, everybody, all the managers, they had, like, everybody had a demo car. People was like, man, this dude, you're not supposed to be having a demo car. You're not having. Hey, man, I ain't care. If I see somebody driving up, that ain't my business, man. I don't get paid to you know what I'm saying, go be like, man, nah, I go report and be like, nah, he not supposed to have. I don't give a shit. As long as they paying me, bro, I'm driving any car I get to drive. I want to drive, like, for errand. I ain't taking no car home, but I'm saying, like on work, I'm on the clock doing work stuff. I don't give a shit. And even if I don't give a shit. I don't get paid to snitch, bro, or like be a work snitch. I ain't give a fuck, bro. But you driving a whole bunch of cars around, dude. You building relationships. You building connections. I mean, like I said, my boy MP. You know what I'm saying? If I need something to this day, I call him up. He cool. You know what I'm saying? So everything going cool, everything smooth and whatnot. And then I think this come like January, my Jay, the inventory manager, right? He on vacation for 10 days. He said, man, basically, man, you gonna be running the whole show for these 10 days, man. I'm gonna be on vacation, man. You know, I'm gonna show you a little bit what you got to do before I leave, and you gonna be the one running the show. I'm gonna be back in after 10 days, bro. This dude Jay, he went on vacation, man. He came back, bro. This dude came back on like the 6th day. They was talking about replacing. I'm like, man, what you mean replacing? Why y'all firing him, man? They like, he wasn't doing his job. They losing keys and all this shit. And I'm like, man, y'all gonna fire the dude? Damn, man. I was just like, man, that's crazy. So he was on like his 5th, 6th day on vacation. They fire him. They trying to replace him. And by this point, I'm new, so I don't even know. I'm being quiet. I'm silent. They're trying to replace him with this other dude named R. But the thing is, Jay, when he was working, he got salary and he worked 4 days a week. they wanted this new dude. He came off the sales floor. They fired him because he wasn't making sales. They wanted this new dude to come in, replace him, and then but they was only gonna pay him like $17 an hour. They was gonna give him some bullshit pay. They want him to work more and say after 2 months we gonna give you do more. But they was basically they want him to be a porter and do some bullshit. So he said he was gonna quit. He quit, and I'm just working there, still doing my thing. I'm like assistant inventory manager, but I'm like, who the inventory manager, bro? Like that's how it was for like a month, and then they had instead. This is what happened, right? The dude next to me, they moved the finance manager next to me, C. So now they ain't had no plans of hiring no inventory manager or whatever. So by this point, MP, he like, listen, man, we trying to figure out what's going on right now. You know, the dealership is still a mess. Man, I'm telling y'all, bro, when the thing I like Stellantis, man, and Stellantis is cool, but during that winter, bro, it made me start rethinking my life, man. You got all these Jeeps dying, man, dead batteries and all this bullshit, man. And somehow them Pacificas, they would not die in that cold weather, but they would not die. But the compasses and all that bullshit, they all a bunch of shit. But then, so this is the thing. And this one I knew shit was about to change, bro. Like, look, so MP, he the GSM, but really he the dude who come in every day, right? MP, he come in every day. You would think he the GM, but the owner hired the GM SS. So we're gonna call the GM, the real GM SS. So SS, man, he come in like once a week. He ain't even care. He already got like 4 stores. He being the general manager of. He hired MP to be like the GM, but he not really the GM, but he gonna like, it's gonna get them money or something, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he just gonna watch it for him and get both of them money in their pockets, right? But this is the thing. SS, he got fired because apparently they wasn't making the draw checks. They wasn't selling. Mopar dealership, man. If you know what's going on, you know now Chrysler ain't really selling like that. You seen the prices. You can blame the manager all you want, I guess, but at the end of the day, you gotta look at your product or what y'all selling, man. Y'all ain't selling this shit because it's like, I love Mopar, man, but y'all gotta look at the prices, man. But they fired SS, so that's when that whole structure got fucked up, because now they bringing the new GM, right? And then MP, so he the GSM, but they got a new GM. It kind of fucked everything up a little bit. So, and then after a while, man, you know what I'm saying? MP, he had a whole scandal, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like he had a gun in his demo car, bring a gun inside the store. And the used car manager, we had an old used car manager, bro. And then they fired him. So the new used car manager, the one who got hired, I think something happened. He reported there or something, and then they fired my boy MP. And now I'm like, oh shit. Now I'm like, nah. All the old managers who I was with, they all gone. So now I'm on my own now. At this point now, I'm like, man, shit. This like February, March. Nah, this like mid-February, and then. So at this point, man, I ain't got no more, none of the old managers here no more, man. So like, fuck, man, I don't even know what's gonna happen now. When I get sent out on the errand, I remember they sent me on the errand. I'm like, you know, when my boy Jay, man, take any car you want. I grabbed the key. I'm like, I'm about to shoot a video on this red 2500. I grabbed the keys to the red 2500. Like the used car manager, I was gonna run an errand. This dude, he like, we gonna have you go run an errand, but can you take this stock number? I seen what that stock number. I'm like, well, first of all, why he, you know, so I'm like, I used to take any car I want to take. Now he assigning me the car to take. I want to go see what car it was. This dude, he gave me a 2010 Jeep Wrangler. I'm like, man, what the? I'm like, what, man? And I'm at this point, I'm like, yeah. That's when I knew. By this point, this shit fucked up. This is not gonna be the same no more. So I take the key to the 2500 Ram back. I put it back. I'm driving this bullshit. I'm seeing like, man, I'm like, man, what the fuck? You got me driving this bullshit ass Jeep, man. I can't even choose the cars I want to choose no more and whatnot. So I'm at work. I'm like, man, this some bullshit, man. I'm just saying like, man, this some straight up fucking bullshit, man. All the managers are going, I don't even know what they're giving me today. Now they assigning me cars and whatnot. And then they got, like, the whole structure is just all changing, man. And the thing is crazy because the old managers, they got hired in like, some of them old managers got hired in like November, fall, and then they got fired. Now this new management coming in like February, March. You feel what I'm saying? And then they just changing everything up. So I'm sitting there, I'm thinking like, man, this some bullshit, man. I'm thinking I gotta go find a new dealership to work at, man, or something. So I go call up Jay. I text Jay, I got his number, I text him, I said, man, you got a job. You got an opportunity, you got something for me. I texted him, man. He ain't even replied back. I think he left me on delivered, or he seen it, he got his red receipts off. So I'm like, damn, that shit crazy. But when he got fired, around like after when he realized he got fired, I texted him, I'm like, man, that's crazy. You got fired, bro. I'm like, I appreciate you, you know what I'm saying? You bring me in this dealership, man. You was welcoming, you know what I'm saying? You cool and all. He said, yeah, man, shit happened. But he said, you do great. You gonna run this shit around here, right? That's like this back in January. But then a few weeks later, I texted not recently, like I text MP. He said, hey, MP, yeah, he got fired too. I forgot. And then when MP got fired back in like February, man, they sent me and this other dude from service to go pick up his demo. I'm like, fuck, man, I gotta go to this dude. My MP has to go pick up his car, and it's like I ain't even trying to do that. And then I was like, I hope bro ain't take this person. I'm taking his car. We repossessing or something. But this ain't my decision. But you know what I'm saying, shit happened. That's back in February. Now I went on LinkedIn. I texted, I went to reach out to MP. I'm like, cause with the dealership, it ain't the same no more. It's so corporate style now. You know what I'm saying? Management ain't loose as it was before. So I go on LinkedIn. I texted MP. I'm thinking, man, this dude ain't gonna reach out to me, man. You probably think, you know what I'm saying? He got fired. He ain't trying to talk to nobody from there, especially somebody who had to take his car or whatever. So I'm like, fuck it, man. I'm about to start reaching out, start looking for a new job. So I reach out to MP, you know what I'm saying? I reach out to MP on LinkedIn. He's like, hey, what's up? I text him like, man, what's going on? I'm trying to look for a job. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you got any opportunity for me, and he replied back, man, he almost seemed like he ain't even really have nothing against me, because I guess he probably realized it ain't got nothing to do with me that I got to take his car. It's just you got fired. But he reached out like, hey, what's up, brother, man? What's going on? Where you been at? Where you up to, man? He said, I'm gonna pull some strings and we're gonna see what we can get working out for you. He working at a different group. He was like, he gonna talk to the owner because right now he going from store to store, like seeing stuff, but they gonna do a buy. They in the process of buying something out. So he gonna figure it out and he gonna get me hooked in, and we gonna figure out what's going on. Cause I'm telling you right now, man, I had a bunch of fun at the store I'm at right now. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna lie, man, management too tight. You know what I'm saying? Management getting a little bit too strict. Back then, it was loose. You could do whatever, but now they tying up on stuff. So if I'm going to be honest with you, it's time for me to head up out of here, man. Because right now, I've been trying to make a lot of videos for the channel and whatnot, but it's kind of hard because they be limiting, you know what I'm saying, what I could drive or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So like that, the last video I had was the Ram 2500. I got that. We did a dealer trade with that. So we did a dealer trade, so I was able to go get that and get a little video on it. But let me tell y'all something, if y'all trying to work in a dealership, man, the best thing I could really say is it's a good thing for like if you young. I'm 19 years old, you know what I'm saying? If you young and you trying to work in a dealership and just you trying to get some money, I mean, if you just trying to get some money, it's good to do that. If you're trying to level up, it's also good to do that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like you don't even need a degree. You just got to come in, you know what I'm saying? If you want to be a salesman, you trying to be, they got something for everybody, man. They got something for everybody. So it's like you come in, you just got to show you motivated. You just got to show that you trying to put in the work. And honestly, I feel like I would recommend it to somebody. If you like cars, you trying to drive stuff around, go be a porter, go be an assistant inventory manager, go be an inventory manager, go do, you know what I'm saying? Or if you like talking to customers, selling people and stuff, go be a salesman. You like dealing with money, go be a cashier. You like being, you know what I'm saying? You can level up, people be leveling up from like the lowest, you level up, you go become a general manager or you become an owner of a franchise. So I would say, man, working at the dealership, you know, I'm just telling y'all my experience, what I had, but yeah, man. So like y'all, you can make connections, you know what I mean? You make meaningful connections with people. Like I said, with my boy MP, like I reached out to my boy MP, man, he gonna hook, you know what I'm saying? He gonna have me in another opportunity real soon. Like when they fired that boy MP, he probably had a job lined up for him next week. You know what I'm saying? When you got that network in the dealership, you got a network. Like I'm telling y'all, man, I was like when I first started looking for a job, I had to go to 20 dealerships, man. Now I got my connections. Like if I get fired today or somehow my job, they see this video, I get fired, I got a job lined up for me like next week. another thing too is I got PTO and I only been working there for 4 months. I'm gonna go on vacation, and I'm probably gonna come back, use that PTO, man. I'm gonna be gone. I'm gonna be out of there, man. So, and get my money, be gone, man. Go start working at a new store. And really, I don't even care if it's at. I mean, like I said, you see what I'm saying? Ran. You see what I'm saying? So I mess with it. I would love to work at another CDJR store, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like if I got to go work at Acura, I mess with Acura. Go work at Chevy, go work at Cadillac, Buick, GMC. I don't know about, I mean, Ford, it's all right. But I really don't. My main thing is if they got to use car lot that, you know what I'm saying, they got some heat. Hey, man, I'm with it. But we're going to see, you know what I'm saying, how this channel going to go. I'm planning on going to the auction soon. But I'm trying to get y'all some more videos on the cars working at the dealership and whatnot. But we're going to find the store, and then we're going to figure what's going on right now. I'm still at my store right now, but I don't know how long I'm going to last there. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I don't know. But, you know what I'm saying, you drive a whole bunch of cars around, you know what I mean? I mean, for real, if you young, bro, they got something. Like, if you young, you trying to get some money, you getting paid to drive around expensive-ass cars that you probably won't be able to drive to, like, 30, or you going through a midlife crisis, or you old, bro. Like, I'm telling y'all, man, the one thing I'm gonna recommend y'all do if you young, you like cars, and you go work at a dealership, man. That's like, and the best way to do it, you gotta come in, you gotta sell yourself that you a good employee. That if you walk out the store and they ain't hire you, they don't feel like that. You gotta make them feel like they losing something. You gotta be a asset. You don't be a liability. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, you just gotta you gotta sell yourself, man. So real talk, man. I ain't trying to make this video go too long. We already at like 30 minutes right now. But I'm adding some little clips and how it would be working at a dealership, and you know what I'm saying, I went on dealer trades and all that bullshit, you know what I mean? But we're gonna see how the future look for me, man. Cause I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna get fired. And if they fire me, I ain't even gonna 2 months ago, man, if they like 2-3 months ago, back in like January or something, when I was new, they fired me, I would have been like, damn, man. But if they fire me now, I don't give a fuck. Because I'm gonna tell them, man, I got connections, man. I got connections. So if they'll fire me, I don't give a fuck, because I'm probably gonna go to another store with my connection and go get more connections, man. So y'all could fire me. I don't give a flying fuck. And especially now too, I feel like, man, look, I feel like at work too, man, some people been kind of like, they be like, man, this dude came in, he came, how this dude get an office, man? How this dude get an office? Within 2 days he came in and all this other shit. And but I'm like, man, I don't give a fuck, man. I come to work with a I don't give a fuck attitude, man. I come in, I do what I gotta do, and I be out. But I'm gonna tell you something, man. Like I said, if you young, you like cars, you know what I'm saying, you trying to pay, you in school, you in college, you in high school, you doing whatever. Hey, man, go work at a dealership, man. Go work at a motherfucking dealership. I'm telling y'all, man, go work at a dealership. It's your boy Mo Conzi, man. I'm out, man. I gotta go. We better go do something, man. I'm about to be out here, but I'm gonna catch y'all. I don't know if I'm gonna make more videos with some cars and whatnot, or if because my next, this probably gonna be my last video for a while. I don't know if I'm gonna have a video coming out when I come back from my trip. But I'm gonna be back by like mid-April. I don't know if I'm gonna start a job by then, but I'm gonna try to get y'all some videos. But I'm trying to go to the auction in like May, June. Finance is a little bit tight right now, but we're gonna try to make that happen. We're gonna record it. But I don't know if y'all trying to see videos on like boring cars, because when we go to auction, man, when I go to auction, man, I ain't rich, man. I ain't gonna have the best car, but you know what I'm saying? Like I said, this channel ain't really about, it's not really about, it's not about trying to be the biggest YouTuber. It's really about like loyal viewers. And I post a video, I get like I'm gonna tell you right now, like if I get like 5 comments or 5 comments every video, just people just come and tuning in, man, I'm happy with that, bro. I got a giveaway, and y'all, man, I've been trying to do this giveaway for like 6 months, man. We got a giveaway at 100 subs. I got a $25 gift card to the winner. Your choice, $25 gift card. That's still active, man. Y'all don't forget about that. I'm gonna catch y'all, man. Appreciate y'all.